前车这个上不去啊，这个一定要注意观察。
我们执行长期任务所面临的困难是多元化的，也是多样性的。当地的部族之间的冲突，季节气候的变化，疾病肆虐的疫情，对我们任务分队执行任务都是一个很大的冲击。
This is part of Mu Chungda's life as a UN peacekeeper in South Sudan. The young country gained independence in 2011. It struggles with issues like economic instability, crime and intercommunal violence. In 2016, 2 Chinese peacekeepers were killed, but these risks did not stop Mu from signing up. China's participation in UN peacekeeping operations began in 1990, 19 years after it resumed its seat at the UN. Today, China provides the most UN peacekeepers among the permanent member states of the Security Council.
The Chinese government has taken the right decision in the right time by sending the peacekeepers in South Sudan. This decision will help our efforts as a government to sustain peace in the country.
The Chinese model for development, for sustainable security, is what is good for a global peace.
维和军人，我宣誓。我是中国人民解放军维和军人，我宣誓，为履行崇高使命而战，为捍卫祖国荣誉而战。
我们都是在一个地球上的人类，我们不应该饱受战乱，不应该受到疾苦，受到食物的短缺、医疗的匮乏等等其他的制约。
南苏丹友谊万岁！
来个名。
强大并不等于霸权，我们派出维和任务，体现的是我们的大国担当和大国的责任，同时也响应着习主席提出的人类命运共同体。
我驾驶的是一艘没有导弹、没有舰炮、没有鱼雷的万吨级医院船“和平方舟号”。
Similar to the UN peacekeeping missions, China's Peace Ark, a floating hospital, conveys China's commitment to global responsibility. Its medical teams deliver new life and provide medical care in remote areas. Senior Colonel Zhou Bo, former director of the Center for Security Cooperation at China's Defense Ministry, has taken part in the PLA's transformation. Now retired, he continues to share his experience and insight.
PLA Navy actually has demonstrated that it could blend China's national interest with its international obligations. Because of all the ships that PLA Navy has escorted, half of them are foreign ships. PLA's Operation the Gulf of Aden is a typical example of how China has successfully blended these two into one.
China's steady increase of its defense budget and the rapid upgrading of its weaponry have raised concerns in some quarters.
I think the China threat comes from one thing only. China has done too well, too fast, much too quickly for the old powers to feel threatened.
China stresses that a desire for peace is driving its military modernization, and China says being a nuclear power enables it to help to prevent proliferation.
I think all people around the world would really appreciate China's policy of no first use of nuclear weapon, which is an ironclad policy that China has persisted for almost 6 decades. This kind of no first use policy actually could set a good example.
China's policy is to have a small yet effective nuclear arsenal, primarily for self-defense. Zhou Bo argues that being peace-loving and developing arms are not contradictory.
Chairman Mao Zedong talked about the role of PLA being serving people, heart and soul. But in the 21st century, when China is a global power, I believe the people could include the people of the world. So that would set PLA quite different from all other militaries. We just cannot give an example of PLA, killing anyone, bombing anyone. So China's right is peaceful, and this is a miracle in the world. But there could be another miracle. That is, PLA, being different from all other military, would actually use its force in such a peaceful manner to make this world much safer, if not better.
中国始终是世界和平的建设者、全球发展的贡献者、国际秩序的维护者。